Hey everyone, and welcome. This is your April 21st, 2025 personal and fated wake-up call. This is your forecast for all 12 signs. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate. I specialize in traditional, Western, and evolutionary astrology. I'm excited to share this transit forecast with you. If you are new here, you can find more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. And thank you for liking and subscribing. So there are these moments when the universe, it sends us messages and whispers, like hearing a phone call or a song or finding a feather or a coin. And this moment speaks with undeniable clarity. On April 21st, 2025, this is going to be one of those rare times when the universe is speaking loud and clear, not to startle, but it's about an awakening. It's the days that are leading up to it and the days that will come after it. Around this time, we're now going to have Saturn. It's going to be aligning with the North Node at 26 degrees of Pisces, and Venus is also in this mix, this sacred conversation. It's forming this powerful trio of soul-aligned energy. These three celestial forces of Saturn, Venus, and the North Node, they are not only shaping our destiny, but they are asking us to step into it with intention, with responsibility, and with heart. This is no ordinary alignment. Saturn and the North Node, they only meet up about once every decade, and rarely do they do so within the mystical realm of the sign of Pisces. And so add Venus into the mix. This is the planet of love and money and values and connection. And so this is the divine feminine embodiment. And so this becomes more than just a cosmic checkpoint. This is a celestial invitation for you to co-create with newly rooted energy within love, beauty, and a soul-aligned purpose. Think back to January and February when Neptune merged with the North Node, and it made all of us feel these stirrings within us that there can be this new vision. And so maybe it came as a whisper or a dream or like a longing or a desire. It's like being pulled from within and not knowing exactly what it is. It could be a persistent tug at your heart, but it was about a moment of clarity that revealed what you're really meant to do. Now that we have Saturn here, Saturn is this grounding presence. The question becomes, are you now ready to give shape to that dream? Not just with discipline, but with devotion. Remember that Saturn is the planet of structure, and it's karma, and it's mastery, it's time. And so it's often called the Lord of Time. Saturn asks us to take full responsibility for our growth. Now, when Saturn comes through, it brings this wisdom of experience. It demands that we show up with integrity, with commitment, and with resilience. When Saturn touches the North Node, comes into a conjunction with the North Node, it's like a bell ringing within your soul. It's calling us to mature into our destiny. The North Node is our guiding star. It's the direction in which we are heading, the place that our soul longs to grow into, even if it's unfamiliar. It also represents our collective and our individual future. It's the road that we're meant to walk upon to become who we are becoming. In the sign of Pisces, this is the road is very mystical. It's spiritual, it's creative, it's compassionate. And so the opposite, we look to the opposite of it being the South Node in Virgo. Now this is where it carries the wisdom and the knowledge of what we can bring from our past or where we have been in our past. It's about skills and habits and different perspectives that we have mastered. And so it reminds us that this growth is rooted in what is already working. And so Virgo brings about discernment, practicality, and humility. These are going to be the essential tools that you're going to need in order to manifest in Pisces with these visionary dreams. And we want to add Venus into the mix here. Now Venus is, she's stationed direct, she's in her full embodiment, and she brings heart to the equation. She's not only about romantic love, she's the embodiment of what do we value, how we connect with other people, what we magnetize, how we create beauty. And in the sign of Pisces, Venus is exalted. She loves without limits. She heals. She imagines. She forgives. And so she makes the invisible feel more tangible. And she teaches us that love is this, it's in itself, it's this sacred structure that we can build from. Venus is co-creating with Saturn and the nodes, meaning that this is a moment of sacred responsibility to your truth, to your calling, and to what and who you love. So we look at, what do you love so deeply that you are willing to commit to shape it, to create it, and to offer it to the world? What would it mean for you to align your work, your love, your vision with something that is sacred, and to do it not only for yourself, but for healing for the whole world? Pisces is oneness with everybody and everything. This moment is not just about your own destiny. This is about heart-centered destiny. It's about crafting a life that reflects your soul's truth, and that pouring your love into something that's bigger than you. Still, we have to remember that the North Node, while it's a visionary, it's untested. It points towards our growth's edge, not towards our comfort zone. So remember, this is unknown territory. And so the South Node in Virgo, this offers us the counterbalance, the practical wisdom, the methods that work for us, the rituals that root us. Virgo reminds us that the dream is not enough on its own. It needs tending, it needs refining, and it needs nourishing structure. And so how do we live this transit? Well, we begin with a vision, but we ground it in practice. Use Saturn's energy and use Virgo's earth energy. And so we follow our heart, but we take these tools with us in order to use them to grow. And so we seek beauty, but build with integrity. And beauty is within the eye of the beholder. Everybody has a different vision of what is beauty. This is not only just a personal reckoning. This is going to also be a collective one. Pisces connects to the all, to the web of humanity, to the soul of community. Venus reminds us that we're not just individuals that are like walking these parallel paths. We are part of this great symphony of hearts that are finding each other. People that are awakening, tribes that are now forming. There's going to be this natural gravitation towards soul-aligned community and purpose-driven work and networks that are infused with spirit. So you need to ask yourself, who feels like home now? Where are your values mirrored and magnified? And what kind of future are you looking to build? Not just for yourself, but for the whole world that you belong to. This is finding your tribe. It's not about belonging for the sake of safety and security. This is about resonance. It's about building something real with those people that share the same frequency as you. This transit calls us to gather together with intention, to create communities that literally reflect our dream of a more compassionate and connected and a visionary future. We are being summoned not to be perfect, not to be ready, but to be willing to show up with both courage and tenderness, to let love lead, to let structure support, and to let our soul guide. This is going to be a moment to reconnect to your path, not only for your own evolution, but for the unfolding of something that's going to be far greater, something that we are all co-creating together. So offerings this month: for a private consultation, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. For working with the moon, check out my moon manifestation guide using the link below. Sign up for my newsletter to find out about all specials, early releases, and happenings that are going on. If you are interested in a community with like-minded individuals where we learn, we share, we connect, check out my Patreon community for a 1-week free trial even. I do have a special for all Taurus. Celebrate your birthday, your solar return, using the code Taurus10 at checkout. Additionally, I offer live astrology consultations right here every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To get in the queue for the live Q&A, use the link below. I look forward to connecting with you and helping you to navigate your unique journey. So let's dive in. So for Aries, we have this planetary pileup in your 12th house. Now, the 12th house, the theme is about mystical maturity, healing, solitude. The 12th house is about isolation. It can be about hidden enemies, dreams, intuition, our connection to the spiritual realm. It's things that take us away from our everyday life, karmic debts, where we go to heal and renew, our subconscious mind. It can be institutions, and that can be with yoga and meditation, or where we go to heal and renew, like mentally, physically, spiritually. So having Saturn here, the North Node, and Venus, this is beckoning you to turn inward. This transit is opening up this portal to deep spiritual healing, past life integration, divine surrender. Remember that the 12th house is our connection to the Akashic records, past life regressions, our dreams, our ancestors. And so this is where the invisible becomes your greatest guide right now, but only if you're willing to listen, to hear it. The opportunities can come around embracing solitude as your sacred teacher, like going within, tapping into other resources, knowing that the messages that you're receiving are meant for you. Healing karmic patterns and ancestral burdens, strengthening your spiritual discipline, like as in dream work or yoga or meditation. It's what you are going to be doing alone, the inner work, because the 12th house is our personal unconscious. This is you cultivating divine trust and inner peace. The challenge comes from isolation or escapism and possibly emotional overwhelm. So I'm encouraging you to know that you're not alone within this solitude. The universe is speaking to you through it. Ground yourself in sacred silence and let your inner knowing rise. Accept the information that you are receiving from beyond. A mantra can be, I am guided by faith and rooted in my inner peace. So Aries, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Taurus, Venus is your chart ruler, so it's always important for you to be following where she is. And now that she's moving direct and coming into contact with Saturn in the North Node, this is magnifying this energy. The theme for you is going to be soul-aligned community, and what is your future vision? What does it look like for you? So remember that the 11th house, it brings up topics of our hopes, our wishes, our dreams, our goals. Who do we align with in order to manifest something bigger than ourselves? This can be our star family. It can be our work community. This can be our social circles, humanitarian efforts. It's about collective activities. This can be in person, but it can also be our groups and networks that are online. It doesn't have to be like in person. And so for you, the future is literally calling to you. You are meant to build something greater with other people. With Saturn, the North Node, and Venus here, you are now in the beginning stages of forging bonds with those people that you truly resonate with and that have the same values and dreams as you do. It's co-creating something bigger than just self. And so it's building or joining spiritually aligned communities or networks, turning visionary ideas into these sustainable projects projects, attracting mentors or allies who share your soul mission. Or this is also about collaborating on creative or humanitarian goals. It's let's all have this hive mind to co-create together something bigger than what we can do alone. Now the challenge comes from letting go of any outdated or like friendships or social circles or social roles. I'm encouraging you to trust this magnetic pull of who literally just gets you, because the people that you align with now, they're co-creators of your soul's next chapter. A mantra can be, my tribe reflects my truth. So Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels this journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Gemini, this is a really important transit for you because it's at the top of your chart. It has to do with what is your sole purpose? What is your public contribution? It can be a career, but it can also be where you volunteer. The 10th house is the legacy. The 10th house has to do with your achievements, your responsibilities, how you are seen or perceived by others, and authority figures look and see you. And so this is literally a professional awakening for you. You have Saturn, Venus, the North Node, all at the top of your chart. The universe is literally spotlighting your soul's legacy. This is going to be a time that you're going to look to lead, but do it with love and align your responsibilities or your career with a purpose. The opportunities that can come from this is rebranding your career or reflecting within spiritual or creative values, becoming respected as an authority figure in your field through your heart-centered work, making a tangible impact through mentorship or leadership of others, possibly launching a project that reflects your own personal truth. The challenge that comes from this is fear of public responsibility or like imposter syndrome, like this, it can't be me. And that's a hard one, but that'll be what you are working through because it is you and this is your time. And so what you create now is really going to be the echo that goes far beyond you. Show up with grace and let your calling speak for itself. A mantra can be, I rise with purpose and I lead with love. So Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. And if you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Cancer, I love that this is happening in a harmonious water house for you. And so you now have the house of where we connect with other people, like visas, passports. It's foreign people, places, and things. It's connecting with religion and beliefs. So the theme for you is going to be devotion to higher learning and this soul's expansion connected through others. And so the sacred journey is going to begin for you. And this is not just an outward journey. This is going to be like an inward journey also. This is a rare alignment that you are being called to embody truth and to share your wisdom with other people, to walk your talk, and with spirituality and integrity. The ninth house is the house of our prophetic dreams, and it's these experiences that we have with other people. It's teaching a class or publishing something. It's legal matters. And so all of this brings the opportunities of publishing, teaching your soul aligned knowledge, or learning through others, or experiencing through these other experiences of others that are not of the same thought. It's like expanding your mind, deepening your spiritual studies, exploring mystical traditions, either going there or studying it, possibly making a pilgrimage or like a sacred journey to somewhere just to experience it so you can know and learn firsthand. This could be you becoming a guide or a mentor or a bridge between two different worlds. The challenge from this comes from having to let go of the dogma or these outdated belief systems. I'm encouraging you to seek the divine in everything that you are learning. This is your invitation to truly live your truth loudly, boldly, and beautifully. A mantra can be, my journey is sacred and my truth is my path. So Cancer, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. Oh, Leo, you are having Saturn, Venus, and the North Node conjunct in your 8th house. And so the theme becomes very deep. This is about soul contracts for you, transformation, this inner power. The 8th house is the house of where you are connected or deeply bonded with other people. This can be through energy or material resources. We have alimony and child support with like exes. We also have business partners and significant others. The 8th house is the house of where we have this connection that is about birth, death, and rebirth, and this transformation opportunity. It's where we have taboo topics that we're not always bringing them to the surface. And so for you, this transit is going to be literally a deep dive into the truth of who you are when you are stripped of all roles, masks, and control. Because the 8th house is where I want control, where I desire control, or where power is over me. And so with Saturn and Venus and the North Node here, it's asking you to enter into this realm of intimacy, surrender, and then having this spiritual rebirth. The opportunities can come from healing your past traumas or these karmic attachments, attracting partnerships that are rooted in emotional and spiritual truth, empowering yourself financially through these aligned investments or within joint ventures that you have with other people. And so it's also about transforming loss into wisdom and shadow into strength. It's taking what you have and saying, how do I transform this into the gift, the opportunity of really what it is? So the challenge comes from fear of loss, vulnerability, emotional intensity. I'm encouraging you to trust the alchemy of becoming. Let go of what no longer serves you and let it dissolve. You are birthing your power. And so a mantra can be, within the depths, I find my truth and rise rooted in power. So Leo, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Virgo, this is happening in your partnership sector. So the theme is going to be soulful commitment and conscious relationships. Remember that if the 1st house is about you and your identity, the 7th house represents you with everybody else. So we have collaborations. This is both personal and professional. So we have clients and consultations, but we also have best friends and significant others. And we have open enemies and we have exes. The 7th house revolves around topics of conflict and how you handle it, and legal matters, and about trust and connection to other people, like your contracts, your promises. And so your partnerships are now in the process of being rewritten, not in the image of perfection, but in the reflection of what you desire within your soul. With Venus, Saturn, and the North Node here, love becomes sacred work and relationships become our teachers. So the opportunities become you entering into soulful and long-term partnerships with others, and healing and maturing the existing partnerships or relationships that you have, and forming creative and spiritual collaborations, and attracting clients or partners that like reflect what are your deeper true values. The challenges that arise are unrealistic expectations, self-sacrifice, fear of intimacy. I'm encouraging you to look at the relationships that survive this season, that they are now built on soul and not convenience. Choose truth over comfort because it's going to be tested during this transit. A mantra can be, through love, I evolve, and through commitment, I expand. So Virgo, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Libra, Venus is your chart ruler, so it's important to be following where she is. And so this is occurring in your 6th house, which is sacred service given to others and ritualized healing for yourself. The 6th house revolves around where we take care of our mental, physical, spiritual, emotional health and well-being. It's where we look for a guide or a mentor. We find our pets here. We find the balance between home and career here. We find that if we don't nurture and care for ourselves, we become enslaved to what we give to others. And so the theme is going to be the sacred service, the ritualized healing, not just of yourself, but in order to support others. You are being called to consecrate your daily life, to align your habits, your health, your service with something that's deeply meaningful. With Saturn, the North Node, and Venus here, this is about making the mundane magical and an opportunity. You are creating sustainable wellness rituals that honor your mind, your body, your spirit, and your soul. This is an opportunity to align your work with heart-centered or spiritual service, to attract clients and collaborators or routines that reflect your values, to transform burnout into balance through sacred structure. And so the challenge can come from overworking or perfectionism or ignoring what are your own needs. So I'm encouraging you to look at devotion is built on the details. Choose practices that truly nourish your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, while you care for other people. A mantra can be, I serve with love and I work with purpose. So Libra, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Scorpio, I love that this transit is happening in a fellow water sign because it's in a harmonious aspect with who you are. Having the North Node, Venus, and Saturn in your creative area of your life, of children, your own inner child, the themes become around creative radiance and heart-led expression. The 5th house for you is about love affairs and investments. It's sports, it's gambling. It's what you want to do for fun, joy, and pleasure. It's where you're willing to take a risk. The 5th house is your own creative outlets, as in art, beauty, music, laughter, joy. And so this is going to be your cosmic call to create and to love without apology. With Saturn, Venus, and the North Node here, this is screaming that your soul is craving joyful expression, to tune into its own inner child. This is going to be a time to take all of your gifts seriously. The opportunities that can come from this are committing to a creative path or an artistic endeavor, something that brings you joy and pleasure. To experience healing through romance or passion or a connection with children or your own inner child. This is about expressing your heart through play or for performance or storytelling, art, music, beauty, anything that stirs you from the inside, attracting visibility and appreciation for your true talents. The fears can come from fear of exposure, creative inhibition, rejection. So the advice I give you is that joy is sacred. Let yourself be seen and create like your life depends upon it, because your soul does. A mantra can be, I shine from my soul, and my creativity is how I love the world. So Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Sagittarius, you are having the North Node, Venus, and Saturn all conjunct together in your home sector. The fourth house is literally, it's the bottom of our chart. It's your living situation. It is your personal life. It's your ancestors. It's your traditions. It's the foundation of which you build your life and your sustainability upon. And so your themes are going to be based on your roots. It's going to be on restoration and soulful belonging. Your foundation is shifting in sacred ways. With this rare conjunction here, you are being asked to deepen your roots emotionally, spiritually, and even ancestrally. This is a time to build a home that your soul recognizes. Opportunities that can come from this are healing family wounds or breaking the generational cycles. It can be both. This is about creating spiritually aligned home and sanctuary for yourself and the people that live within your home and come after you. This is deepening your emotional intimacy with loved ones, rediscovering belonging through lineage or through spiritual ancestry. A challenge can be emotional vulnerability and fear of dependency and releasing of control. I'm encouraging you to know that the deeper your roots are, the higher your soul can rise. Nurture your own inner child and claim the home that you deserve. So a mantra can be, my foundation is sacred and my heart knows where it belongs. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Capricorn, Saturn is your chart ruler, so it's always important for you to be following where Saturn is. And so we have Saturn, Venus, and the North Node, all in your third house of communication. Remember that the third house revolves around topics of neighbors and siblings and cousins. It's taking classes or coursework that are close to home. It's gathering information or sharing information with those people that are within your close-knit community. The third house has to do with not just these relationships, but it's personal spirituality. It's where we gather information and we take in information and then we can share it with other people. And so the theme for you is going to be soulful communication and an inner knowing. Having Saturn, Venus, and the North Node here, it's your words are going to become the vessel for healing of others and yourself. This is not just about speaking anymore. It's about you speaking from your soul. What you say now matters more than ever. Opportunities from this are sharing your voice through writing, teaching, journaling, speaking. What do you have to say, and getting it out there for other people in all of those forms. Healing sibling or neighbor dynamics through compassion, or creating sacred communication like rituals through journaling, prayer, mantra. Attracting powerful spiritual or creative partnerships through authentic expression. The challenge comes from like mental overwhelm or self-doubt or fear of being misunderstood or miscommunications. I'm encouraging you to speak with heart and intention. Your voice carries wisdom that other people need to hear. A mantra can be, my voice is sacred. I communicate with clarity, love, and purpose. So Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Aquarius, Saturn is one of your chart rulers. So it's always important for you to be following, where is Saturn in my life? Having this transit happen in the area of your life that has to do with your money, your cash, your property, your skill set, the themes are going to be about sacred worth, about value-based abundance. The second house for you is about your resources. It's about your income, your possessions. The second house is, what do I need in order to feel safe and secure? And so you are literally redefining what it means to be wealthy. This could come with building a life that's based on soul-aligned values, not just about money, but about the meaning of what is wealth. And so opportunities can come from manifesting abundance within the skills that reflect your evolving worth. The opportunities from this transit can be about manifesting abundance through heart-led work for you. This is about investing in tools or people or skills that reflect your evolving worth. This is clarifying, what do you truly value, and let go of what no longer resonates. It's about let go, let flow. If the object doesn't bring you joy anymore, find a warm hand to give, sell, or to give it an opportunity to give it a second life with. This is clarifying, what do you truly value, and let go of what no longer resonates with you. Attracting financial support through creative or spiritual offerings. The challenge can be a fear of lack, or over-attachment to material security, or self-worth blocks. I'm encouraging you to root your worth within your soul. When you honor what matters most, know that abundance will flow and follow you. So a mantra can be, my value is divine, and I build my life from the inside out. So Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Pisces, this is going to be all about you. Having the North Node and Venus and Saturn here in your first house. The first house is your appearance. I always say it's your business card, it's your website, it's how you look, it's what you project upon other people, it's your habits, your desires. It is things that you want to launch or do. It's you being seen. It's your ego, your self-interest. And so the theme is going to be about your identity, an embodiment and soul evolution for you. This is going to be a monumental moment of becoming for you. Having Saturn, Venus, and the North Node here in your sign, the universe is literally sculpting a new version of you, one that's rooted in beauty, maturity, and spiritual truth. Opportunities can come from you reinventing yourself to reflect your truest soul self, you attracting love and beauty and an opportunity through authenticity, healing these old concepts and reclaiming your image and your voice, becoming a teacher, a guide. This is possibly a muse for others that are on the same path. Other people seeing you to look up to. Challenges can be pressure to live up to an ideal, or fear of outgrown past roles. I'm encouraging you to let go of who you were, to look at you are becoming who you were always meant to be. No apologies, no fear. A mantra can be, I am the sacred vessel of my soul's becoming. I embody love, purpose, and the divine truth. So Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. For more of an in-depth understanding of these transits, visit willowgracemystic.com.